Hey, hello, good evening, Bro Halim, Sis Vivi, and Sis Nafisari. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Good
good
evening, Bu Yahya.
Nice to meet you again, by the way, Bro and Sis. Yeah. Okay. So maybe without further ado, we can open it first our class tonight, Francis, by praying together. So let's open it by praying, begin. Okay, finish. Thank you so much, Francis. So, how's life today, Bro Halim, Sis Vivi, and Sis Nafisari? Apa
Pretty
kabar
good,
hari ini?
bro. Good
Ya,
evening, bro. Yeah, this Fifi, this Novi. Pretty good today.
I'm glad to
How
hear
about
that.
you?
By the way. Yeah, I'm great today, bro. Yeah, I feel so happy. By the way, because right? I don't know why. Start at 7 p.m. when I touch my member. I don't know. I think, yeah. My vibes it's really good, so that I'm so on fire to teach you guys here. Jadi kayak lagi semangat banget kayak gitu, bro.
Very good,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, so what about Sis Fifi? Why didn't you join our class yesterday, Sis Fifi?
Sorry, Bro Yahya, I fell asleep.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's really okay, but I'm so sorry as well, yeah, Sis Fifi. I couldn't share the recording because yesterday I forget it
Record.
to record that the class like that, by the way, so I couldn't share it to you, by the way, yeah.
I just wanna ask you about that. So you already explained us, okay?
Okay, yeah, okay, great. So tonight, Francis, yeah, we're gonna learn the new things here. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
malah tidur, kakaknya malah telat.
Okay, that's very good. This one, Francis, for our 8 meeting, ya, easy but complex. Gimana nih maksudnya nih? Gampang tapi rumit, gampang tapi kompleks. Maksudnya gimana tuh? Nah, so that's the way sometimes, ya, Francis, when we want to answer the question, we have to answer it longer, ya. We have to answer it longer, but actually we have already got the idea, the way how to answer that question, but we don't know how to speak up. Kayak gitu ya. Kita nggak tahu caranya. Mungkin seperti itu teman-teman. That's the, if you can imagine it, easy but complex. Sebenarnya gampang cara menjawab pertanyaan, tapi rumitnya adalah ketika teman-teman harus menjawabnya lebih rinci kayak gitu ya teman-teman ya. So itu akan menjadi challenge untuk teman-teman kayak gitu. Okay, so today's goals here, Francis, getting used to speak longer and more complex using the appropriate speaking pattern. Ini teman-teman. Jadi kita akan coba membiasakan kayak gitu ya, teman-teman, membiasakan untuk berbicara lebih panjang dan juga lebih kompleks dengan menggunakan bentuk atau pattern berbicara yang baik kayak gitu, teman-teman, yang pas, yang sah kayak gitu, teman-teman. So, like, actually, we have learned it in our previous meeting. I have asked you for many times, by the way, Francis, to answer longer, yeah, because you have to put the opening, main idea, explanation, sorry, and then what's it, examples, and then the last in summaries like this one. And don't forget the closing. Jadi sebenarnya dengan cara itu, pattern itu pun kita sudah bisa menjawab lebih panjang ya, walaupun pertanyaannya pendek. Seperti itu. Okay. So we jump into the next slide here, questioning and so answering. Jadi kita coba menanyakan dan juga kita menjawabnya ya, teman-teman ya. Hints di sini, teman-teman. Speaking pattern that we have learned is opening phrase, main idea, explain, and then give examples, and then the last is summaries, Francis. Nah, itu yang sudah kita pelajari sebelumnya, teman-teman. Okay. So questioning and so answering, we have some question here to be answered, Francis. Jadi untuk dijawab ya, to be answered by you. And this one, the first, why do old people not accept change? Okay, kenapa orang dahulu atau orang tua bisa kayak gitu ya teman-teman ya? Maksudnya orang-orang yang udik bisa dikatakan seperti itu, tidak bisa menerima perubahan teman-teman seperti itu. And then the second is, why do some people choose to work at an international company? Jadi kenapa beberapa orang itu memilih untuk bekerja di perusahaan atau ya perusahaan internasional seperti itu. Dan number three is, why do some people find it hard to make decision? Oke, kenapa kira-kira beberapa orang yang kita temui kayak gitu ya teman-teman, itu sulit banget untuk membuat sebuah keputusan. Oke, membuat keputusan-keputusan itu kenapa sulit kira-kira? So, those are the questions, Francis. And then the way you answer it, we have the new lessons here or new materials. Okay. Oh, ternyata masih ada lagi 4 sampai 5. But we will choose randomly ya. Each person will get 2 questions like usual. Why is it sometimes difficult to accept advice? Kenapa kita kadang-kadang itu susah untuk menerima yang namanya nasihat, teman-teman? Okay. And then why should people be concerned about the environment? Okay. Jadi kira-kira kenapa seharusnya setiap orang itu, teman-teman ya, harus bisa what's that concern itu lebih memperhatikan kayak gitu ya, memperhatikan atau juga bisa terhadap yang namanya lingkungannya, memperhatikan lingkungannya situ teman-teman. Okay, so wait a minute, sorry. Okay, so those are the questions, Francis. We're gonna start to answer it. Kenapa orang-orang itu juga kadang prihatin, seharusnya prihatin terhadap lingkungan, atau mereka itu justru mereka harus memperhatikan lingkungan, kayak gitu ya teman-teman ya. Okay, so this one branch is questioning and so answering. Jadi kita menanyakan dan juga kita menjawabnya. Yang pertama, ketika teman-teman mendapat pertanyaan nomor pertama, to make it longer and more complex branches, you have to answer the question using 3 aspects or 4 aspects here. Make it longer. The first, the question is about maybe describe about tourist attraction. Yeah, you once visited. Okay, so if you have question like this one, what tourist attraction, okay, that you have ever visited? Nah, seperti itu teman-teman. So the way you answer it longer, you have to put that aspect or those aspects, Francis. First, when you visited it, kapan teman-teman mengunjunginya dulu. Kemudian teman-teman kapan, di mana situasi itunya, situasi terjadi atau tempatnya teman-teman ya. Dan kemudian dengan siapa teman-teman pergi ke sana. Dan poin yang terakhir adalah say what about it you like the most. Jadi teman-teman harus mention hal apa sih yang paling teman-teman sukai kayak gitu ya. Jadi kita harus menentukan beberapa aspek yang akan kita susun menjadi sebuah jawaban yang lebih panjang seperti itu teman-teman. Yang pertama, of course we can use the question word. Okay? When, where, whom, and then what. Kayak gitu teman-teman. Jadi kita harus menjawab 5 aspek pertanyaan tersebut dan membuatnya menyusunnya menjadi 1 kalimat. Jadi itu bisa menjadi lebih panjang dan lebih kompleks, teman-teman. Dan describe your friend. Oke, kalau kita misalkan ditanyai tentang teman seperti itu, teman-teman ya. Tell me about your friend, please, by the way. So you have or you should say this one, who she or he is. Siapa sih mereka itu, teman-teman? Oke. Kemudian teman-teman menyebutkan when you first time met gitu. Kapan kalian ya, kalian itu bertemu untuk pertama kalinya. Oke, of course you will tell the story, right? So it can be longer and complex as well. And then why he or she is so close to you. Kira-kira kenapa mereka itu dekat banget sama teman-teman gitu ya. And say what you like about your friend the most. Jadi teman-teman menyebutkan aspek apa saja yang teman-teman sukai dari teman-teman rekan atau kerabat teman-teman sendiri di sini yang paling menonjol gitu. Dan selanjutnya, kalau yang ketiga teman-teman mendapatkan what's your favorite gadget, you should say what is it. Jadi kita sebutkan dulu apa ya poin utamanya sesuai dengan pertanyaannya. Kemudian kita tambahkan kapan waktu kita mendapatkannya, how often you use it, seberapa sering teman-teman menggunakannya, and say why it is important to you. Dan menyebutkan kenapa hal tersebut itu sangat penting untuk teman-teman, seperti itu ya. Okay. And then, okay, so those are for the example branches. Jadi teman-teman harus memasukkan beberapa aspek dari question word kayak gitu ya. 5W1H itu harus teman-teman masukkan dalam menjawab itu. Walaupun sebenarnya pertanyaannya itu tidak merujuk pada semuanya itu, teman-teman. Atau hanya satu aspek saja, tapi caranya untuk membuatnya lebih panjang, teman-teman harus memasukkan beberapa aspeknya di situ. Oke. So, kita akan coba di sini, teman-teman, ya. Maybe asking about this one first day. Oh, akan saya coba seperti ini aja deh, Brancis, to make it you easier ya. Jadi masing-masing orang akan mendapatkan satu pertanyaan dari 5 pertanyaan ini, oke. Dan selanjutnya nanti teman-teman akan mendapatkan satu pertanyaan dari masing-masing yang ada di sini, teman-teman. Oke. So, kita akan coba sekarang. Oke, I'm going to start from Sis Vivi dulu deh. Oke. Halo Sis Vivi. Halo.
Bro lainnya dulu bisa. Ini anakku noisy banget.
Oh,
Aduh,
oke.
sorry banget. Yang lainnya dulu.
Okay.
Bentar.
It's really okay, by the way, Sisipi. Okay. Sekarang coba maybe I can go with Bro Halim first. Halo Bro Halim.
Hello, bro.
Okay. Bro Halim, so I would like to ask you one question. You have to answer it using our previous lessons ya, Bro ya. Using sample answer ya, yang seperti opening dan juga main idea, explain, and then give example, and then the last in summaries kayak gitu, Bro. Nah, jadi untuk 5 pertanyaan ini menggunakan pattern yang lalu dan untuk nanti yang pertanyaan selanjutnya kita menggunakan pattern yang baru itu, Bro. Oke. So this one, I would like to ask you the first question, by the way, Bro Halim. Oke, pertanyaan yang pertama ke Bro Halim nih ya. Why do old people not accept change, by the way, Bro? Kira-kira kenapa orang lama itu atau orang-orang zaman yang kita bisa bilang orang-orang tua yang sudah lama kayak gitu ya, Bro ya. Banyak orang yang tidak menerima perubahan. Okay, so please answer my question, Bro Halim.
Okay, thank you, bro. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh God, I suppose it's hard to answer, but yeah, I think for me, society unpreparedness to accept change is due to low level of education, conservative attitudes, or to clinging to tradition, tending to be closed mindset, and negative prejudices by some people who consider globalization to be a new form of colonialism by development countries.
Colonialism.
Colonialism by development countries. To the best my knowledge, the impact of undesirable change, for example, social change in Somalia due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the negative impact are losses in various sector, especially the economic center. Delay is a distant learning process due to uneven internet access and increasing poverty rates. So in all, there are still many people who can accept change because they still lacks knowledge and education, assuming that change will bring bad things. I think like that, bro. Yeah, and this.
Okay, so I can accept your answer, by the way. I do realize it, yeah, because maybe that's the impact or the influence of what they have got, yeah, before, bro, and the other in the previous period or previous era. like that, so that they couldn't accept because they thought is the way of maybe the other countries or the colonizer colonize our thoughts, our country like that ya. Jadi itu mungkin bisa mereka menganggap bahwa itu bisa menjadi cara para penjajah untuk menjajah pikiran kita, menjajah negara kita seperti itu. Thank you so much, by the way, Bro Halim. So right now I'm going to go with Sis Ofisari. Are you there? Hello, Sis Ofisari. Wait.
Halo. Oh,
Sis Vivi, are you ready?
tadi diam dulu toh. Aduh,
Okay.
nggak fokus aku jadinya. Okay, I try.
Okay. The question, by the way, for you, the question number 2, yes, is Vivi. Using our previous sample answer, okay, our pattern, by the way, using the opening, using the main idea, and then explain, give example, and then the last is in summaries. Okay. The second
Yeah.
question for you, says Vivi, why do
Yeah.
some people choose to work at an international company? So what do you think?
Wow. I think it's a big challenge question for me. Yeah, because now I'm not a worker. Yeah, I used to a worker also with the expatriate, so maybe I can explain a little based on my experience. That's why do some people choose to work at an international company? I think it's some employ some people think that international company more better than the other. Yeah, I mean in the our country really because we can edit our knowledge during our during working and about the salary it's more better and then the punishment and reward is balanced also and it's the mindset of the people right the national company it's more like beken tuh apa ya beken
Beken?
lebih
What is
lebih
beken?
lebih dipandang kayaknya keren gitu loh apa ya
Okay. They thought that it can be cooler.
yeah 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 they thought can be cooler if they can work in international company and they have many chance to go anywhere for the during the work there yeah anywhere I mean maybe go around the world go abroad for because it's more a chance for that
Mhm.
and then for the people yeah I don't know based on my experience it's easy to work with the expatriate with a foreigner that they have they have more wait a minute let gimana jelasinnya eh mereka lebih bisa mementingkan ya
Okay.
ya mereka lebih bisa mementingkan bahwa experience is important than your degree of education.
Okay, so maybe you
Yeah,
can
it's
say it this way, sis Vivi, by the
yeah
way. So, um, your achievement or your experience will be
yes yeah
appreciated more, yeah, than
more
your
appreciate.
what's that like? I can say like the paper that including the score, something like that, right? The
Yeah yeah
title. Mhm.
yeah really and punishment and reward is balanced.
Mhm.
And to appreciate every worker every yeah like apa ya Ya begitu. Aduh, bingung aku.
It's okay.
So,
Try it first.
kayaknya nggak fokus bener ini.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's more better. I mean, some people have a mindset that if we work in an international company, it's more better than the local company. Yeah, more about the knowledge. We can add our knowledge. We can add more relation, and with the expatriate, with foreigner, we can add our language also, and we can have many change to have a chance to go anywhere about added our knowledge during our work. Yeah, I think it's enough. Or maybe yeah, actually I want to explain the detail, but I don't know. I'm not focused right now.
Okay, yeah. I know. I read about that, by the way, that
Uh,
maybe you get
you
some
better.
distractions,
Okay.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So
Thank
let
you,
me
bro. Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
Okay, great. It's really good. So yeah, and then so right now we can go to Sister Fisari. Hello, Sister Fisari. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So
I'm
Sister.
sorry. I fell asleep. I fell
Oh,
asleep. Yeah,
the,
I'm sorry.
so what about right now? Can you answer my
Ah,
question?
baru pulang ya.
Yeah, I went back from the forest. Now I'm in the city center in Palembang.
Yeah, I know that. Okay.
Okay.
Harap maklum ya, bro ya. Ya.
Yeah, it's really okay. By the way, Francis, yeah, I do realize, yeah, some of you maybe you took the time that it's already night, and then I know that you are guys, some of you maybe as a worker like that, yeah. Jadi sebagai seorang pekerja mungkin that's the consequence that you have to face, yeah. In the night, you feel exhausted, but it's really okay. I can know about that. Yeah, I can understand it. I feel you, by the way, Francis. Okay. So, coba berarti can you answer, by the way, my question, Sister Fisari?
Yeah, I will try to answer the questions.
Okay. So, this one, the question for you, Sister Fisari. Why do some people find it hard to make decision? Kira-kira kenapa seseorang menemukan bahwasannya membuat keputusan itu sulit, sis?
Yeah. Wow. Actually, this is hard question, yeah, to answer. But yeah, I will try to answer it. Even this is the most challenging questions.
Mhm.
Why do some people find it hard to make decisions? I think maybe because there's so many considerations that people should think before we make or we take decisions. So that's why it's not easy to make decision if the decision that we take will affect not only for us but
Mhm.
also for people around us. So that's why we have to consider about effect of the decision if we will take it to other people around us. And then if it is about family issue,
Family issues,
yeah, this also is not
that easy, yeah.
yeah, it's not easy case to make decisions because yeah, we have to think about our family too. So that's why some people, if they have to make decisions, for example, if we want to marry someone,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean that if I love him and then my family will agree, will accept my decision if I marry with them. So
Mhm.
this is actually easy case, but if we cannot think carefully to take decision about this, we will get the effect of this decision in our life.
Okay.
So this is one of the example. So in my conclusions, I think that's the reasons why some people still they are still hard to make decisions. I think that's my opinion, bro.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, by the way, sis Novisari. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice, by the way you answer it, Francis. I'm so happy, by the way, to hear your answer because after practicing maybe for sorry, it's already hour 7, yeah. So means, and then is it 9? Oh, it's already hour 8. Ini sudah pertemuan ke-8 ya, teman-teman. Sorry, wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's already our 8th meeting. And then after practicing for 7 days, yeah, the way you have to answer the question using the opening, using this one, maybe I don't know why. I realized that maybe sometimes you are still thinking about the answer, but you remember, you can keep it in your mind that you have to answer and giving the explanation, put the idea or giving the opinion, and then you give the example, and the last you put the summaries like this one. I hope that you can keep that until whenever that if you want to answer my question. So without saying to you that you have to using the sample patterns, so you will uh you will use it or you will implement it directly secara langsung ya, without getting any this one Francis. But sometimes FYI Francis ya, or I would like to actually hear kayaknya memang when I hear your voice like Sis Vivi, maybe you get the distractions, yeah. You don't really focus on the lessons because you have to taking care or you have to take care of your child. Let's say Sis Novisari, you are really exhausted because you just finish your job, and then maybe for Halim as well because you guys work. Yes, saya tahu itu teman-teman. Yeah, I realize it by the way. So maybe I just
Sorry Bro
wanna
Yahya.
this. Yeah, it's really okay by the way, Branches. Sebenarnya
Biasanya jam
uh,
segitu udah tidur si bocil.
sometimes mungkin seharusnya maybe I have to take a position into you. I have to feel you as well, Francis. Karena saya realize juga karena kan teman-teman di sini semua kan pasti kan bekerja kayak gitu kan atau mungkin ada kegiatan yang dilakukan di pas malam juga memang kebanyakan akan mungkin ada yang beberapa yang absen dan itu karena mungkin capek dan lain sebagainya. Saya paham itu kok nggak apa-apa teman-teman kayak gitu ya. So that maybe I would like to uh, uh, invite you or ask you ya to discuss about this one first, Francis. Kayak gitu. Mungkin kayak gitu dari saya bukannya ini ya teman-teman ya. Saya bukannya maksudnya enak atau gimana. I just wanna give an offering to you because I realize that some of you maybe you are exhausted for tonight. Hey, I just tell you about this one, Francis. Gimana kalau mungkin akan coba saya terangkan lagi tentang materi yang ini, and then you don't need to answer, dan mungkin bisa diakhiri lebih cepat biar teman-teman bisa lebih istirahat, dan kita akan praktekannya besok. Gimana kalau seperti itu, atau mungkin teman-teman maunya dilanjutkan aja? It's okay, I can follow you, Francis. Silahkan, seperti itu. Mungkin dari Bro Halim, Sis Vivi, atau Sis Nobisari. Soalnya saya juga ya bukannya apa-apa teman-teman, saya juga tahu relax teman-teman kayak gitu ya, kalau teman-teman capek kayak gitu kan. It's really okay. Mungkin kan saya kebalikannya teman-teman, saya pagi nggak kerja, malamnya saya yang kerja kayak gitu. Jadi pagi dibuat istirahat, atau teman-teman justru kerjanya dari pagi sampai malam. So, what do you think? Bro Halim, Sis Vivi, or Sis Novisari?
Let's
Sorry,
continue.
bro.
Kenapa,
Bro,
bro?
yeah. Sorry.
Hmm?
I want to ask you, maybe, can you give me, for example, question and answering, for example, number 1. Maybe can you give me
An example.
example for me?
Okay. So let me tell you, yeah, your references, yeah. If I get this question, so because the kind of question, it's different between the previous question that I have given to you with this question, Francis. Berbeda ya konsep pertanyaannya ya teman-teman. Kalau konsep tadi itu kita tidak menggunakan yang ini, tapi kita menggunakan pattern yang sudah kita pelajari di beberapa pertemuan sebelumnya. But kalau sekarang kita itu adalah memang easy but complex, itu yang dimaksud adalah pertanyaannya easy, teman-teman. Tapi karena kita diminta untuk menjawab lebih rinci atau lebih panjang, itu menjadi lebih kompleks kayak gitu. Okay, so this one, the way I have to answer the first question, the direction is describe a tourist attraction you once visited. By the way, you should say when you visited. Okay. So by the way, Francis, once upon a time, I ever visited. The name is Jawa Timur Park 3. Yeah. Okay. And then the situation over there, I can see a lot of something like historical things, and then the such as like maybe the zoo, a mini zoo, yeah, or the museum over there, Francis. And then it take place in the Malang. By the way, Francis, if you know about that, Malang is Java. Okay, and then I went there with my family at the time, with my, I can say, it's a little family. My father, my mother, and my sister, my younger sister especially. And then, yeah, we were so happy over there because we can spend our quality time together, right? And then the things that I really like from there, because, you know, I don't, maybe I can say that I don't really like the place, but I like the circumstance, Francis. Saya nggak suka tempatnya, mungkin nggak terlalu suka tempatnya, tapi saya suka suasananya. Because why I don't really like the place? Because I have ever visited the previous sequel, yeah, the other sequel of Jawa Timur Park. We have Jawa Timur Park 1, Jawa Timur Park 2, and then Jawa Timur Park 3. Okay, or we can say Jatim Park like that, for instance. Okay, so why did I say that? I don't really say why I said that I don't really like the place, because you know, right, we just only watch the or look at the animal, and then the museum, that historical something like that, maybe like any figures, something like that, the apprentice. And then I have ever watch or look at something like that in every place, every historical place, every zoo, in the previous things or previous place that I have ever visited. Okay, but something that I really like, because over there it's so cool, yeah, and then chill, Francis. I don't know why I like the circumstance of Malang, Francis. Saya suka Malang aja. And that's maybe what about the like that I like most, because I went there with my family. We can spend together. We were laughing together. Kita itu ketawa bareng-bareng kayak gitu, teman-teman. So it will be the memorable things in my mind, in myself, by the way, Francis. So I think that's all ya about the tourist attractions that I have ever visited. Thank you. Nah, jadi contohnya seperti itu, Bro Halim. Jadi kita tidak perlu membaca sebenarnya apa yang ada di sini, cuman aspek-aspeknya. Jadi kita langsung jawab saja. Jadi kan ini kan ada when-nya. Jadi kayak tidak harus Bro Halim menjawabnya atau Francis menjawabnya dengan cara so when you visited it, I visited it and bla 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 bla. Tapi tidak usah dibaca pertanyaannya. Cuman caranya kita menjawab itu berdasarkan pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang bisa memungkinkan or the possibility question that will come when you answer that question. Oke, jadi beberapa kemungkinan pertanyaan yang akan muncul ketika membahas tentang pertanyaan tersebut. Itu, Bro. Atau topik tersebut, Bro Halim. Contohnya seperti tourist attraction. Apa aja sih aspek yang harus dijelaskan? Kapan mengunjunginya? Kemudian situasinya seperti apa? Pergi ke sana dengan siapa? Dan kemudian apa yang paling disukai dari sana? Jadi ini sudah dibentukkan dalam ini. Poin-poin ini yang perlu disebutkan. Seperti itu, Bro. So, jadi ketika jawabnya, jadi langsung saya berupa menceritakan yang sudah mencakup beberapa aspek yang ada di sini. So, that's the way we answer it longer and more complex, Bro Halim. So, do you have any question, by the way, Bro Halim? Mungkin ada pertanyaan lagi dari Bro Halim.
Okay, enough, bro. Thank you, bro.
Okay.
Question from me, bro.
Since Officeri, so what's that?
So if we don't have any experience visiting tourist attractions, so how we can tell this?
Oh, okay. So it will be different, by the way, with that situation, Sis Officeri. We have to look at the question. If you have never visited that place or you have no relation with the question, so you don't need to answer it, or you just answer, I have never visited the tourist attraction. That's enough, by the way. So jadi tidak perlu memaksakan menjawab seperti itu. But the context here, because we are learning, right, to answer, mungkin bisa dibuat-buat seperti itu, Sis Officeri. Tapi kalau memang pertanyaannya itu memang tidak pernah kita lakukan, ya sebenarnya ya lakukannya saya belum pernah atau saya tidak pernah. Jadi tidak perlu dijawab sepanjang itu lagi sesuai aspek yang sudah kita ketahui di sini. Seperti itu, Sis Officeri. Jadi tergantung kitanya juga ya, apakah kita memang bisa menjawabnya, bisa dalam artian kita punya pengalaman di situ atau memang itu bisa kita jawab kayak gitu ya. Maksudnya bisa yang saya maksud itu bukan bisa antara tidak punya pengetahuan di situ atau apa ya, tapi tidak punya pengalaman seperti itu. Contohnya mungkin kalau kayak gini, your friend, tapi kita nggak punya teman kayak gitu ya, nggak punya teman atau apa, berarti ya I don't have any friend, nggak punya teman satupun kayak gitu. So jadi that's enough. You don't need to enter the other one kayak gitu. And then what about this question? What's your favorite gadget? By the way, because I am a kind of the old people, so I don't use gadget. Okay, I just use like a Nokia, maybe Nokia jadul kayak gitu ya, the old one gitu ya. So I just use that for maybe calling my friend, something like that. So jadi kalau gadget kan lebih ke modern ya, ke modern. Jadi nggak perlu menjawab semua yang ada di sini kayak gitu. Tapi kalau penggunaannya memang tidak menggunakan gadget atau apa, ya tidak perlu dijawab menggunakan aspek-aspek tersebut sebenarnya si Sofisari. Ini maksudnya ketika menemukan suatu pertanyaan, biasanya sih ini maksudnya karena ini bukan bentuk pertanyaan ya, atau description, kita diminta untuk menceritakan atau menjelaskan, mendeskripsikan kayak gitu ya. Jadi bukan berupa pertanyaan yang kita hadapi sebelumnya yang seperti ini. Nah, maka itu aspek-aspek yang kita perlu masukkan agar menjawabnya lebih panjang. Nah, biasanya kan kayak gini nih, Sis Novisari, case ya. If you have the question like this one, describe a tourist attraction you once visited atau yang pernah dikunjungi kayak gitu ya. So, by the way, oh yeah, Breha, I ever visited this one, maybe Monas in Jakarta. That's enough. Nah, itu biasanya kan orang ketika ditanyain seperti itu, jawabnya cuma sependek itu aja, using the short answer. But the way later, because why? That will practice you, Francis, akan melatih teman-teman. Maybe someday if you have the IELTS test. IELTS test mungkin teman-teman ada yang pengen keluar negeri ya dengan bekerja atau mendapatkan visa apa seperti itu. Nah, biasanya ada IELTS test. IELTS test itu caranya apa? Pertanyaannya pendek, teman-teman. Merujuknya pada satu aspek, tapi kita harus menjawabnya dengan kompleks dan juga lebih panjang, teman-teman. Jadi itu sih contohnya. Biasanya ini adalah salah satu cara untuk melatih kita menjawabnya lebih panjang. Seperti itu, teman-teman. Bisa jawaban dari saya atau penjelasan dari saya bisa menjawab pertanyaan Sis Novisari atau masih kurang? Silakan boleh ditanyakan lagi.
Ya, bisa.
Oke. So ya, jadi kurang lebih seperti itu maksudnya Sis. Kalau memang tidak ada pengalaman di situ, tidak berhubungan, ya you don't need to answer it like that. Just give them the short answer that you have never done it. Nggak pernah melakukan itu, nggak pernah punya pengalaman di situ seperti itu. But if you have that one, mungkin kan orang akan menjawabnya kalau orang yang cuek seperti itu ya. Mereka akan tergantung misalkan. So coba saya ganti pertanyaannya bukan describe a tourist attraction once visited. Sekarang akan saya ganti pertanyaan dengan pertanyaan seperti ini. What is the most famous tourist attraction that you have ever visited? Oke, pertanyaannya seperti itu. Itu kan what? What itu kan untuk menjawab objek sebenarnya ya, bro and sis ya. Dimana pasti teman-teman akan menyebutkan tempatnya saja. Seperti itu. Okay, so bro, the place or the most popular, the most famous tourist attraction that I have ever visited is maybe Cappadocia, kayak gitu ya. Cappadocia. Nah, that's enough. Biasanya berhentinya di situ aja, Francis. That's some of the cases. Itu adalah kasus-kasusnya beberapa seperti itu ya, teman-teman. But agar kita belajar ya, teman-teman, untuk tidak menjawab sesimpel itu, ya, karena kita kan ada pasti beberapa tes dari interview kerja mungkin teman-teman pernah lihat. Kan kita kan nggak mungkin kayak gitu. Pasti kan ada cara-cara menjawabnya kayak gitu. Nah, ini adalah caranya di mana agar jawaban teman-teman itu terkesan bagus dan juga kompleks, rinci, dan juga teman-teman bisa menjawabnya dengan cara yang lebih panjang walaupun pertanyaannya sebenarnya ditanyain tempat apa yang pernah dikunjungi seperti itu. Tapi teman-teman setelah menyebutkan tempat apa yang dikunjungi, teman-teman menyebutkan situasinya seperti apa, waktu itu punya pengalaman pergi ke sana dengan siapa, dan kira-kira kenangan apa, hal apa yang paling disukai dari sana. Seperti itu, teman-teman. Okay. So that's the way. Jadi ini adalah maksudnya yang dimaksud dari pertanyaan ini ya atau lesson ini, Francis. Silakan, mungkin ada yang ditanyakan lagi dari Bro Halim, Sis Vivi atau Sis Novisari. Do you want to try this one, Francis, or you need to close it earlier, by the way, because you need to take a rest? It's really okay. I can follow you, by the way, Francis. Gak apa-apa kok, teman-teman. Semuanya bisa kita diskusikan kok, teman-teman. I'm flexible, by the way. Jadi kira-kira teman-teman mungkin gimana? Mau coba satu pertanyaan terakhir, or kita coba pertanyaan ini di besok, dan yang penting teman-teman sudah tahu secara penjelasannya dan cara menjawabnya. Okay, what do you think? Halo, halo, cek.
Ya, bro.
Gimana?
If you don't mind,
Okay,
maybe you can make this
section ya, sesi
Yeah.
ini
this
membuat
section as homework. So,
okay.
yeah, so in
Yeah.
the
By the way, it's not going to be the homework sistem cari. Main poin, nggak apa-apa kan secara materinya atau caranya sudah saya kasih tahu seperti itu ya, sudah saya jelaskan. Tapi untuk cara menjawabnya teman-teman tidak langsung hari ini kita akan coba praktekkan di pertemuan selanjutnya seperti itu. Jadi nggak jadi PR. Justru kalau dijadi PR kayak ya semakin seharusnya teman-teman istirahat jadi membebani kayak gitu ya. Yang penting teman-teman mengerti dulu apa yang tadi sudah saya jelaskan, cara menjawabnya seperti itu sih. That's what I mean.
Yeah, agree, bro.
Okay. So, okay, what about Bro Halim and Bro Sis Vivi? Yeah, we will continue it tomorrow ya. Untuk cara menjawabnya ya sis ya, and Bro ya. Jadi mungkin untuk sekarang saya sudah beri gambaran kepada teman-teman cara menjawabnya dalam bentuk pertanyaannya seperti apa. Dan mungkin nanti biar teman-teman bisa istirahat lebih awal juga ya. Jadi teman-teman, I know that you really exhausted, Francis, kayak gitu. Jadi kita bisa lanjutkan besok kayak gitu. Dan semoga besok kita bisa coba ini langsung dan teman-teman sudah bisa mempraktekannya langsung. Oke, what do you think?
Okay, bro.
Okay,
Okay, I agree, bro.
okay.
Yeah, don't
So
forget to put this in the WhatsApp
group.
group
Okay,
so
okay. Let me.
other participants also know about this.
Okay, yeah, I will share ya. Number 1 until number 3 this week.
ya?
Hello, sis Vivi's son. Okay, well, okay. So yeah, I will share after this ya, Francis ya. So saya akan share sebentar lagi. Okay, so Sis Nobisari silakan bisa sebentar lagi setelah saya tutup istirahat ya sis ya. Kayaknya emang kalau didengarkan dari suaranya kelihatan capek banget sis Nobisari kayaknya. Okay, so it's really okay, Francis. Thank you so much by the way for joining the class. By the way, yes, with recovery, you have to take a rest after this, and then later tomorrow you can work ya with a healthier body kayak gitu ya, with the on fire dengan semangat yang lebih kayak gitu teman-teman. Okay, so let's close it first our class tonight by praying together. Praying begin. Okay, finish. Thank you so much by the way for joining ya, Bro Halim, Sis Vivi, and Sis
Thank you,
Nobisari.
Bro
Kita
Yaya.
ketemu lagi besok
Yes,
ya.
Vivi,
Selamat istirahat ya teman-teman ya.
Iya.
Sampai ketemu lagi besok. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.